Action News, Delaware Valley's leading news program, with Keith Russell, meteorologist Cecily Tyner, and Shem Gardner.
It was a tense night tonight on I-95 in Delaware County as a tanker was leaking a dangerous chemical. Police shut down the roadway while hazmat crews rushed to the scene. Traffic on I-95 was backed up for miles, even while police ordered evacuations of area homes. Friday night, the big story on Action News tonight is a hazmat emergency on one of the area's busiest roadways. It happened on 95 in Tinicum Township at Exit 9, which is Route 420. Police closed down the roadway between Broad Street in Philadelphia and Stewart Avenue in Ridley Township. Action News reporter Kenneth Moten is live at the scene of the tanker leak tonight. Kenneth, you can tell us what was leaking and the disruptions the leak caused on this Friday night.
Jim, that chemical was toxic, and emergency crews wanted to make sure no one came in contact with it. Hazmat was able to get this scene under control about 2 hours ago, and they did tell us that things are really back to normal right now. As you can see behind me, it's a big difference from what we saw here earlier tonight. It was such a dangerous situation on the side of I-95, no one besides emergency and hazmat crews were allowed within a 2-mile radius of this tanker, which was leaking an acid-based chemical. Sky 6 was able to capture video of the scene on the off-ramp to Route 420 in Prospect Park, and the traffic backup caused by the major detour.
I was like, wow, something must have happened, not sure what, but something bad must have happened.
State police say the tanker's driver, who works for New Jersey-based company Dana Transport, was heading from Philadelphia to St. Louis Friday afternoon. Other drivers noticed the leak and flagged him down. He was carrying acetic anhydride, which reacts with water, another highly dangerous problem on a stormy evening like this one.
It worries me. You know, you got 3 kids, you got to think about how they're going to be and make sure that they're safe, because your kids are your first concern before yourself, and you got to make sure everybody's safe.
Firefighters evacuated dozens of residents from Colonial Park West to Interborough High School. There were concerns about wind shifts and the chemical reacting with rainwater.
I'm not really worried that something's going to happen to my house or to me. I just want to know when I can go home.
The Tinicum Township Fire Company says around 8:30, Hazmat was able to cap the leak and it began working on a cleanup plan. This main thoroughfare to get to Philadelphia, the airport, and Delaware was closed for about 5 hours, leaving drivers angry as they tried to think of other ways to get around this mess.
Naturally, just say, you know what, let me take the back roads. I think everybody kind of did the same thing, though.
That tanker was moved out of here 30 minutes ago. I-95 has reopened, and those who were evacuated have been allowed to go back into their homes. State and federal environmental officials were also notified, so this incident is still under investigation. Reporting live in Tinicum Township, Kenneth Moten, Channel 6 Action News.
Thank you, Kenneth. 2 Philadelphia police officers